Hey guys, it's Number 41. Welcome back to another how-to video for your wrestling figures. If you haven't already, stop right here. Smash the like button, smash the notification button, smash the subscribe button as well. And share the video and leave a comment below, and hopefully I can help you guys out in a way that helped me out when I was a little kid. For this how-to video, all you are going to need is paper, something to cut the paper with, so I suggest like scissors or a box cutter. Scissors most likely, or a pocket knife scissors will work too. The smaller or the bigger the size, the easier. And that's it. That's all you need. Paper. Oh, and pencils and crayons and a pencil or pen, marker, whatever. This literally costs no money at all. And what you guys can do is you make your own championship belts that actually fold like these ones. Here's some old Jack's belts. This is a United States Championship belt. And if you have any extra belts like this, guys, use it. If you have any extra, you can actually trace it, or you can just make, like, I'll show you guys all in the tutorial. But this championship, and what I did when I was younger, this is 15 years ago I made championship belts. And I used to belt my, not this belt, this NWO championship, but I used the World Heavyweight Championship to trace it, and I made this. As you guys can see, it's paper, but you can actually put it. See how it says WWTE Tag Team Champion? And the best thing about this, you can also write the champion on the back. So Undertaker, or Kane, instead of writing it right here and keep erasing it because it will damage. I'll show you guys how to make these, and on top of that, they also can go around your figures. Like this right here, Jeff Hardy has the other tag team championship around his waist, perfectly sitting there all tied without any tape or anything like that, just with the paper belt, along with the hardcore championship with the Undertaker. So, and you guys could do the design. I just made them blue. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to make these yourself. There's a couple of good things about this. One, the belts actually stick onto your figure and stay onto your figure. Two, you don't need any money to buy these. You just make them up. And then you have a ton of belts, right? You got a ton of belts, as many as you can make. And number three, again, good for your figures. You make them. You can choose the design, you know? All right. And I'll show you guys how to easily store them, keep them safe, and how to do it correctly. So here we go. We're going to move all this stuff out of the way, out of the ring, right about now. So what kind of paper you guys are going to want is you guys are going to want any paper that is not thick. Now, I suggest you use, like, either lined paper or any paper like this in a notebook. Any paper like this will work perfectly fine. So, or you want to use, like, heavier paper. Try not to use construction paper. If you want to use, like, a heavier paper like this, that's totally fine. Either way, this way is going to work for any of your figures. So what you're going to do is actually, instead of pulling a lined paper out of my notebook that I use for WWTE wrestling, again, colored pencil, whatever you need to trace it. Now, what I suggest you guys do, so I'm going to flip this camera toward me. What I suggest you guys do is, first off, I'm not going to color this because I don't want this to be too long. What you guys are going to want to do is, you're going to want to make like a belt shape, like, again, a belt shape like this. Or you can custom design this part and make your own little jewels, or if you want to just make it like a square, or any design you want. So what you're going to do is actually, I suggest you guys start out the end of the piece of the paper, okay? End of the piece of the paper, only because it's easier to cut. So what we're going to do, and if you don't want anything like this, if there's a little mark on there, just flip the paper over, it's fine. This way it'll be on the back, like it'll be on this part of the championship. So what you're going to do is I'm going to make like a random design. You don't have to have the neatest handwriting in the world. Now, you're going to want to make the part. I'll even show you guys how to unfold this. See, just like this. Comes on, and then there's a little hole in the championship. That's where you put the slot through. And if you look, right on the camcorder, goes right through perfectly fine, right? You're also, before I say anything else, you're going to want to store these unfolded like this. You want to store them like they're a piece of paper, so this way they don't rip. Because I've had these for 15 years and they have not ripped. So you're gonna want to make this end that you're gonna put the hole in very thick. You're gonna want to make it thick, and then you're gonna want to make the other end very slim. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make this very thick, like so, and then you're gonna make a design. So if you want to make a design like a, and then we're gonna make it like that, and then we're gonna make this go over. Look at this. I mean, obviously it's gonna be a little off. You want everything to be, so you're gonna want to make it long, or again, you just cut the shape of a belt. Okay, so this is what my championship looks like. Very horrible, right? I know, very terrible. But you guys can write. I'm gonna write WWTE champion. Boom, and then you make that little line underneath it, so you can put your champion's name there. Now what you're gonna want to do is I'm gonna magically have scissors appear right about now. Okay, perfect. Scissors, baby little scissors. Okay. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to cut your belt out. Gotta make this very thick, and then also I suggest you color the championship belt on this piece of paper. Okay, this way you don't gotta sit there and color it and then end up ripping the belt while you're trying to color it while it's already cut out. So again, color the championship belt before you cut it out. You're gonna want to cut around. Like so. And then, if you made it a little too fat on this end, and that's supposed to be skinny, just slim it out as you go down. Just slim it out. Not a big deal. Like that. And what the paper is actually going to do is it's actually going to stick to each other when you make the hole. I'll show you how to do that. So we're just going to, again, all I'm doing is just cutting this belt out. Being very gentle and very careful. I already made my WWTE championship. I actually already have the WWTE championship, the one that I've already claimed it. I already made a championship, but that tag team of hardcore championships I never had before in my life, and I made them. There's the belt. Okay, what's the belt's gonna look like? Way more easier to cut out. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, this is very hard, folks. Okay, what you're gonna do, also smash the like button if you want to make a tutorial on how to do a table. A homemade table without any of these pieces besides the legs, or just regular tables in general. Okay, so now this is the hard part. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold, okay, the end of the title belt, the one that the thick part. Okay, you want to fold it just a little bit. Then you're gonna want to take your scissors like this, take a little snippet out of it. Don't cut near the ends, okay guys? Now that you made your little snippet, you're gonna very carefully make a hole. Just a little bit bigger. This is why I told you guys to make it very thick, otherwise it's not gonna work. So then you're gonna take a little bit and then you're gonna make it go the other side just a tiny bit. Okay, there's your hole, right? There it is. And now if I'm correct, you can put that little snippet right in there. Like that. Boom! There's your championship. Able to bend, fold, and everything. Now let's see how it looks on a figure. Let's go grab a figure, but I hope you guys enjoyed this little video again. I mean, literally just made it right in front of you guys, so now you guys know how to make it. Make it any design you want. Doesn't matter. But yeah. Again, make sure you store it. Easy ripping this out. There's your little hole. And no matter what, 15 years later, I still have the ones that I made 15 years later, Hardcore Championship. Still got the hole, and the paper's not even ripped or nothing. Let's see how this looks on the Undertaker. Now, how to put it on a figure. You can also put it around their arm like I had earlier with the Undertaker. Again, you guys can color this, make it your own design. I just want to show you guys how to make the standard championship for your figures, just using a pen and or a pencil and whatever. And again, tracing these belts right here are a pain in the ass, but they are doable. You can actually trace them. It's just keeping this belt down like this is annoying. It pops up every time. So trust me, that's hard. Don't worry about this. Any of these bend. Just be careful. guys, because this is, again, paper. So what we're going to do is you're just going to lay the figure down, and you're going to very carefully. Again, the more longer you make the belts, the easier this is. And you're just going to try to put this in the hole, like so. You don't want to cut, or don't want to, there you go, perfect. You don't want to rip anything, so don't try to make it too tight. When you're pulling, be very careful. Boom! The Undertaker is the WWTE champion. There you go, guys, see? That's all it is. So, you guys want more tutorial videos on how to make WWE stuff? This is literally all I used was paper, pencil, and I would have used like crayons or you know, any kind of colored pencil. But yeah, guys, this is easy as a like 3-step thing. And then obviously I made a WWTE because I have my WWTE show that I do. So, okay, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, so smash the like button for more tutorials. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out the description below for more videos, and you guys don't forget, stay awesome. See you guys later.